Thank you, Dina, for your gracious invitation to participate in St. Andrew's 40th anniversary celebration. As I look back on my years at St. Andrew's, three themes have guided my ministry. The theological grounding of my ministry is contained in the words of Jesus in St. John's Gospel. I have come that you may have life and have it in abundance. These words of Jesus motivated and guided the 15 people who sat in Boots and Ted Gramco's living room in 1985, and there committed themselves to resurrect St. Andrew's from almost certain closing in a very dark time in our life. With the help of St. John's and Ellicott City, we were able to financially breathe life into Union Chapel, enable Adelaide Riggs to build the chapel addition in 1994, hold our education programs in the Glenwood Daycare Center, and when we grew too big for the chapel, the move to Bushy Park, and in 2002, the building of our parish house. In John's Gospel, Jesus said he came to enrich our lives spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Since that meeting in 1985 that saved St. Andrew's, the mission of St. Andrew's was to bring abundant life to all whose lives we touched. The second theme of my ministry came from a senior vice president of the S.C. Johnson Company in Racine, Wisconsin. I was working for the Rouse Company at that time, and I met with him to discuss the revitalization of downtown Racine. On his desk was a plaque that contained the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. There's no limit to where a man can go, and there's no limit to what a man can do or where he can go if he doesn't mind who gets the credit. Emerson's words captured my own personal philosophy, and at my request, that man gave me that plaque, which sits on my desk today. These words became St. Andrew's gift to its much larger community. We were a lighthouse to all who sought solace and help, providing outreach and service to everybody whose lives we touched. Christmas in April, Guardian Angel, ministry to seekers, and all those occasions when we served others and didn't mind who got the credit, because gracious behavior was as important as right belief. The third theme of my ministry came from the words of my beloved mentor, Frederick Buechner. And he says, listen to your life. See it for the fathomless mystery that it is. Nothing is more important than we keep track of the stories of who we are and where we have come from and the people we have met along the way. Because it is precisely through these stories and all their particularity that God makes himself known to each of us, most powerfully and personally. The life-giving and life-affirming message of Buechner's words is the encouragement of all of us to listen to the stories of our lives, because it is in these stories that God speaks to each of us. The stories that reveal the gifts and ministry that we share with others. St. Andrew's became one of the stories of my life, and for that, I will be forever grateful. I have come that you may have life and have it in abundance. There's no limit to what you can do if you don't mind who gets the credit. Listen to the stories of your life. These three themes have guided my life and ministry at St. Andrews for 15 years and have continued to be the vision of my life for the 17 years thereafter.
Lovely. Thank you. All right, I'm going to stop recording.